Good morning from downtown Hot Springs, North Carolina. This is one of the trail towns that the trail actually, as you can see, runs right through the town. Got the Spring Creek Tavern, Bluff Mountain Outfitters. We got a pizza place, the library, and there's a brewery right over yonder. So, yep, spent the day here yesterday getting everything done that I needed to get done. And we're up and moving. It's about 8:30 right now. And of course, we got to climb getting out of town this morning, as is usually the case. So we're off, we're moving, and we're headed north. We'll see y'all down the trail. So we're a little over 5 miles in for the day. Stopped and had lunch a little early, right alongside this pond. And it's a pond that has a dam, which is different. But anyway, cool little setting. It is raining lightly, so we ate lunch in the rain. And now I am moving on. It's going to be a relatively, I guess, short day today. I think the first shelter is 11.5 miles, and the way it's set up, which I could go further, but regardless, 11.5 is what the goal is. We'll see how I feel and post up there. And we're trying to do, or I'm trying to do, 3 days to, I think it's called Nature's Inn, and they, from what I understand, have a pretty good resupply, and therefore I will shoot to get there in 3 days, get a little resupply, and push on to Irwin, Tennessee. That's our next little town. So on we go. sometimes the trail follows a road. There be bars in these woods. I may or may not have explained this, so I shall explain it now. The reason that I'm doing a lot of mileage around shelters for the most part is the shelters offer... Okay, we're gonna go up these stairs real quick. The shelters offer, obviously shelter if it's raining, so you don't have to set up your tent. You do have the option of setting up your tent if you don't want to sleep in the shelter. Plus, most of the time you have a secure box for your food or pre-made bear hang cables and a privy. So that eliminates having to dig a cat hole whenever you need to go. Plus, it's kind of a social gathering for the hikers at the end of the day. And for the most part, you can plan your day and still get some decent mileage in. Like today's option would have been 11.5. Of course, I could have tented anywhere past that, if I wanted to. But the next shelter would have been at, I think, 20.3 or 20.7. So rather than burn myself out on the first day back on trail, I'm just gonna probably hit that first shelter at 11.5. And it'll work out that I'll be able to resupply at that hostel in 3 days and get right back on trail without stopping. Anyway, just a little tidbit of information for you. On we go. Well, I need to get a job as a weatherman because this is the crap that I'm looking at. It is sticky, it's foggy, it's cold, and it's raining, and they said it was supposed to be sunny. Ooh, somebody got it wrong. Coming off a rich mountain, and I hadn't shown a whole lot of it, but it's not much to see because it's been obviously affected by some kind of wildfire here recently. But anyway, just give you a little quick look and see what kind of damage wildfires do. Spring Mountain Shelter. Well, this sucks. In my tent, trying to warm up. The shelter is probably over capacity at this point. I think it's a 5 or 6 person, and there may be 8 people in there. It's a bunch. Not 100% on those numbers, but quickly threw up my tent, got everything set up, get out of the rain, trying to warm up. We did finish the day, I want to say 11.3 or 11 and a half miles. Anyway, it is what it is. Got to deal with it. Hopefully this rain will let up so I can get down to the water source, which is another 1/10 of a mile from here. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today, I believe, and we will see you tomorrow. I lack motivation this morning. Everything is soaking wet. The wind is blowing really hard, and it's gonna be about a 16-mile day, 15.8, 15.9, something like that. It's also kind of cold this morning. Not happy, but I guess we got to get moving. All right, we're off. Late start this morning, about 9 o'clock. Took the time to use my bear line to make a makeshift clothesline and dry some of this gear out. With this wind, it didn't take too long. Most of it's dry, but we do have to get moving this morning, so what's not dry I'll take care of a little later. Wind's still blowing pretty hard, and we have about 4 miles till we make it to the cookie lady. She's got quite a reputation on trail. Her trail runs right in front of her house, and she makes cookies for the hikers. So hopefully I'll get there before all the cookies are gone. Anyway, we'll see y'all a bit later. So, trail crosses the road right here, and if you can notice, there's a yellow sign. Right up the road this way is the Southern Cookie Lady, and she provides one free cookie, homemade cookie, to hikers that come by and sign her little logbook of who you are and where you're from. And if you want another cookie, it's $2. But she also provides filtered water and a trash can and a place to sit. So real nice of her. And it just happened to coincide with lunch for me. So I sat and ate lunch, and right now I went back to the trailhead, and I'm just taking a little break. I still have 10 miles to go for the day to Jerry's Cabin Shelter. That's the plan. I don't know, just not feeling it today. So we'll see if I make it to 10 miles or not. See y'all a bit later. Hey. It sucks today. The sun's shining, the birds are chirping, the cool breeze blowing, it's warm. I just have no motivation today. It's been uphill since lunch. I got about another 3 miles to go before I even get to the peak of this mountain. It's freaking hard, people. There's no easy way to put it. You know, if you watch some of these hikers on YouTube and it looks like all rainbows and unicorn poop, it's BS. It's difficult, it's hard, it's uphill, it's downhill, it's non-stop walking. It's not a freaking party every day. Some people might want you to believe that, but you gotta make these miles to get where you're going. And yeah, there are parties here and there, but I don't know, some days it's just not good, and today is one of those days. But I guess I got to keep moving. Can't just drop in the middle of the trail. Anyway, all right, on we go. All day long pretty much has been uphill, been a struggle. Let me adjust this. Okay, that is until now. Walking an exposed ridge line, nothing but rock. Like, there is nothing, as you can see above me. We're just walking in between some rhododendron up here. What a day. Still got about 2 miles left, and it is 6 o'clock. It's been a long day. We're gonna roll into camp rather late, but I did get a late start, to be fair. I didn't start till about 9, I think it was. Trying to get stuff dried out from yesterday. Anyway, on we go. Three, 0, 0. You and I, if you're following along on this journey, we've made it 300 miles. I don't see anything in the trail that marks it, but the map says 300. So it's time for, if you know, you know. These must be lucky legs. Luckily, they carried me this far. See y'all soon. Ooh, a little ways down the trail, but it still counts. Good morning. Just leaving Jerry's cabin shelter. Like literally just leaving it. You can see it in the background. This is one of the new bear-proof boxes that they installed here. Store your food in. I don't know, I may have misspoke yesterday. It ended up being a 15 point something mile day. I don't know if I said that correctly or not, but anyway, just for corrective purposes, it was a little over a 15-mile day. And today it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same. It is about 56 degrees right now. Supposed to get up in the lower 70s today. And I'll probably be the last in camp again, because we've got another long day making the push to Erwin, Tennessee. So we'll see how I feel and how far these legs want to go today. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Trail magic. Double stuffed Oreos on the trail in the middle of nowhere. And I don't even care for Oreos that much. But you're damn right I ate them. Starving. Getting late in the day again. It's been a brutal day. I mean, literally. I just... 360. I'm in the middle of nowhere. A couple of hikers came up and asked, would you like some trail magic? You're dang right I would. Scarfed them up. About 2 miles left to the shelter. I think it's Hogback Ridge Shelter. I think that's the name of it. I always forget. Anyway, on we go. Man, that sun is going down. I gotta hurry up and get to the camp. They got some dirty red dogs out here. And probably some devil monkeys. Pooh, damn, where you at? Good morning. Back at it again. This is our downhill first thing in the morning. Pretty chilly this morning. Wind's starting to pick up. We got, I don't know, let's see, 36 miles to get to Irwin, which means I gotta probably do at least a 16 today, maybe more if I can, because the following day, which is, let's see, Tuesday, we got 70% thunderstorms, 70% chance of thunderstorms. And I don't really like the idea of being up at elevation in a thunderstorm. I know it's going to happen sooner or later, but if I can avoid it, I will. So we haven't had really great views as of late. So anyway, here's a little view through the trees. Anyway, we're up and moving a little earlier than we have been the last couple mornings, so hopefully we can make some big mileage today. And we'll check in a bit. But about a half mile up the trail, trail magic. Someone hiked up here and put that out for us. I got about 8 miles left to go till camp. And yes, I have the umbrella out because the sun is beating me up. And I don't want to get all sunburnt. Anyway, on we go. Hey there, let me block the sun with my head. So let me show you the view from Big Bald Mountain.
Not that one. You're right. I have the recipe actually.
360. Not a tree up here. That right there is Little Bald Mountain, which I'm about to go over next. But I don't think it quite compares to this. So, yeah. All right, I gotta make tracks. Still got ways to go to camp. See y'all later. Got Toby and me, we're in the back of the truck, headed into town. Woo. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.